Hey guys, what's up? How y'all doing? I'm here to talk to you guys about Mob Psycho 100 on Season 3 on the final episode, which is on episode 12. Now, this episode right here, nice way to end it and so forth. So, if anything else, let's just get this started. We have to it that Tsubomi was actually hesitant to stay around and wait for Mob because of the cyclone or weather disaster, but she decides to wait anyway, which is a really strong will she has. We had to it, Serizawa and Reagan are literally trying to get to Mob, but Serizawa, knowing that his powers are really starting to be depleted right now because it's being absorbed, but Ritsu or Reagan decides to go on ahead and try to reach to Mob, you know? We get to see the psychological mind of Mob or Shigeo right now being in a bad situation right now and being absorbed into his other subconscious self, you know? And we have to it that if Tsubomi could accept me as who I am as I am right now, that would be great, you know? Because I'm the one that fell in love with Tsubomi-chan, not you. Everyone treated me differently, called me a freak and all that, but she's the one that treated me as the same as everyone else, you know, that kind of thing. Eventually, we see to it that Reagan, on the other hand, was actually struggling to keep up with Mob or get to him, you know? But eventually, with the help of Ekubo, or the Green Fireball, which I decided to call him because he's no longer Ekubo, he somehow reached back to Earth after sensing a lot of energy from, Mob himself, you know? And with the help of Reagan and Ekubo working together, they managed to get through to Mob. Reagan confesses to Mob that he's been lying to him the entire time, that he doesn't know anything about psychic powers here and there, you know? And that he's been using him for his own, greed here and there. We had to it as the episode continues on, you know, that Reagan gives him a short, lesson to, accept yourself, you know, that kind of thing. And no matter what happens, it's all okay. Eventually, we had to it that, despite what, possibly what Mob did, he finally learned the path of acceptance, you know, especially himself here and there. We have to it that, the subconscious was actually very, scared because, you know, he loves Tsubomi-chan. And, however, Mob tells him, it's okay, let's you and I face it together, you know? And we have to it, Mob finally goes back to normal and goes to Tsubomi-chan, you know? But we have to it that, that Mob did confess, and sadly, you know, he got rejected. She pretty much does not see him that way, or she has yet to actually see him that way, and he finally understands, and he accepts it, you know? But it really broke his heart, which I don't blame him, you know? He ends up crying tremendously, knowing that he loved Tsubomi-chan for a long time. We all know that. However, I guess not everything goes away when it comes to, childhood friends or, long friendships that tends to work out, you know? Sometimes people just don't see you that way, and that is something we had to understand and accept, you know? I know I've been through that, but yeah, it's stupid, but whatever. Stirs up some nasty memories, but yeah. We have to it, Mob finally ends up crying tremendously, like I said, and repeating myself, knowing that he's been rejected by his, major crush or love, you know? While Green Fireball and Reagan comfort him to the best of their ability, you know, it's time to refix the city, and many months go by, you know, and we have to it that, Kageyama becomes the, the vice captain of a new body improvement club, while we get to see our other characters that was connected with Mob, you know, such as the tennis guy, Misato Ichi, the camera girl, etc. Ends up having to talk for a bit with him and figure something out. As for the other guy who apparently was abducted by aliens, he says that we're gonna see him again, you know, and he ends up having those sparkly eyes, which is really freaking hilarious yet so dang cute, you know. Because they would like to see them again. And, of course, we'll see them again. And, you know, there's a body improvement club being very much better than before and having more members, you know? And we have to it, Mob and Ritsu have a little small talk about the captain saying that, hey, you should be part of the body improvement club. And they end up seeing a cat while Mob tries to rescue the cat, but the cat goes onto, the tree, which I thought was pretty cool. Then we get to see Teruki, you know, the guy with the freaking like afro hair here and there, and then they all decide to go to Reigen's office, you know, and we get to see Tomi-chan over there and Serizawa, you know, that kind of thing. And of course, like we get to know and see to it that like Serizawa continues to like be used to his job and talk to people about it, you know, that kind of thing. And I thought it was pretty like cool and hilarious, you know. And like I said, many months goes by, but it was actually half a year, which I thought was pretty like crazy and hilarious. And we had to it Tommy teases mom about, hey, how are things with you and your girlfriend? But we had to it that like mom said that's not the case. She rejected me. But Ritsu says otherwise, say, hey, they kept in touch now and then. They talk on the phone now and then, so I thought it was pretty cool and hilarious, you know. Yeah, and we get to see our other characters, you know, which apparently it's been so long since I saw them, you know, or something. You know, the two like twins that tries to help find psychic and they found aliens, you know, and then we get to see like Sho or something, Sho Suzuki, etc. with the new haircut, you know, which I thought was pretty cool. And they all get ready for Reigen's like birthday celebration, you know, and we see Echo Ball or Green Fireball right there. I like to call him the Green Fireball because he evolved from being Dimple or like the green ball of mucus, you know. But yeah, pretty much everyone that like at least like is connected with like with Mob, you know, Serizawa, the freaking Psychic Club, Tomei, and the twins, and then, you know, some other people, Teruzuki, Sho, his brother, and I think another girl named Emmy or something. Yeah, I think Emmy. I don't know if that really is her, but like whatever the case may be, like they all celebrated Reigen's birthday. It ended with the cake to his face or something in a hilarious format, and everyone ends up laughing tremendously about what just happened here and there. And I thought it was pretty cool and sweet, you know. And then we get to see like Dimple being there and Mob laughing to his heart's delight, you know. And then the title ends up with Mob Psycho 100 Season 3, you know, which I thought it was a nice way to like say goodbye or something for now, you know. But yeah. Yeah, so that's about it. That's the ending of Mob Psycho, you know. I mean, like, Reigen finally got through to Mob with the help of Equable or Green Fireball, and then, like, sadly, you know, Mob got rejected, and he learns to move forward with that, but he keeps in touch with her now and then, so maybe that's a hint to, like, show that, hey, maybe it's not so bad after all, you know? He becomes vice president of the Body Improvement Club, and everything else all considered has a lot more members, you know, which I thought was pretty cool. And, you know, like, and all the other characters, you know, visit, like, Reigen's office, you know. Serizawa is learning to do his job properly. They end up celebrating his birthday, but it ends up in a hilarious format where the cake goes to his face, you know. So, yeah. Anyways, it was a pretty fun ride with the Mob Psycho, like, series, you know. I know, not a lot of, it's been like so dang long, you know, and I'm glad like I've been part of this journey, you know. Although like when was the first season that showed up? It was like July 2016 up until now. It took about at least 5 years, no, 6 years to actually finish, you know. 6 freaking years to finish. So first season starts off in 2016, and then the season 2 on 2019, and then like 3 more years later, at least, if anything else, season 3 came in. That's the finale, which I thought was pretty cool. So yeah, it was a fun ride. I mean, like Mob still having all of his powers, but it looks like to me he's not going to be using them often anymore unless he really has to. So yeah, I'm looking forward to like the next. Nah, there's no next. So it was a fun ride. I hope you guys had a lot of fun with Mob Psycho series as much as I did, and hopefully like we'll see where the creator of Mob Psycho goes to next. But you see here, One Punch Man is still around, so we're gonna have to see when season 3 comes out. But all I know is like it's gonna be a while depending on the situation. Either it comes out next year or the year after that. So we'll have to see. So until then, people, I'll see you guys in the next video. I'm off Zero. Have a good day, and I'll see you guys next time. All right, peace out. Bye bye. Toot toot.